Ready for some space facts that sound too crazy to be true? I'm about to hit you with 5 actually unbelievable space facts that will completely blow your mind. From diamonds in space to stars racing through the galaxy, these are the kind of facts you won't hear anywhere else. Stick around. You won't believe what's out there. Alright, here's a wild fact. There's actually a planet out there that might be made almost entirely of diamond. Yeah, you heard that right. A planet of diamond. It's called 55 Cancri E, and it's about 40 light years from us, which is, like, super far, but close enough to make you wonder. Scientists think it's loaded with carbon, and with all that insane pressure and heat from its star, that carbon could have crystallized, turning the planet into one gigantic diamond. But here's the catch. This diamond planet is basically a furnace. It's so close to its star that the surface temperature is around 3,900 degrees Fahrenheit. Imagine that. You'd just poof into a puff of smoke if you tried to land there. And just to blow your mind a little more, this planet is about 8 times the mass of Earth. So, we're talking about trillions of carats of diamond here. Way more than every engagement ring ever. So, yeah, there's literally a diamond planet just floating out there. Makes you think, what other insane stuff is hiding in our universe? There are stars out there zooming through space at ridiculous speeds. Like, faster than anything we can really imagine. They're called hypervelocity stars, and these things are traveling at over 1.5 million miles per hour. To put that into perspective, that's about 700 times faster than a jet airplane. So why are they moving so fast? Well, most of them got launched by supermassive black holes, usually after getting too close. Picture it. A star drifts near a black hole, and the intense gravity yeets it across the galaxy, sending it flying at speeds we can barely wrap our heads around. Some of these stars are actually being thrown out of the Milky Way, meaning they'll just keep traveling through space, all alone. Imagine being a star, torn away from your galaxy, zooming through the universe without any idea where you'll end up. Kind of lonely, but also crazy cool, right? So next time you look up at the stars, think about this. There are stars out there speeding through space, faster than we'll probably ever travel ourselves. Okay, this one's gonna blow your mind. If you could somehow scoop up just 1 teaspoon of material from a neutron star, it would weigh 6 billion tons. Yep, you heard that right. 6 billion tons. That's about the weight of 900 Great Pyramids of Giza, crammed into something the size of a single teaspoon. Like, how is that even possible? So, what's going on here? Well, neutron stars are what's left after massive stars explode in supernovas. Their cores collapse under such intense pressure that atoms get squished together so tightly, they basically lose all the space between them. You end up with this insanely dense ball of neutrons. Imagine if you took an entire mountain and squeezed it down to the size of a grain of sand. That's the kind of density we're talking about here. It's so dense that if you were near one, gravity would be millions of times stronger than Earth's. You'd be crushed instantly. And this isn't some far-off galaxy thing either. There are actually neutron stars in our own Milky Way. They're these tiny but terrifyingly powerful objects, proving that space has some mind-bending extremes. Ever heard of a ghost galaxy? There's one practically hiding in plain sight, right next to our own Milky Way. And it's creepy how we almost missed it. This ghost galaxy is called Antlia 2, and it's massive, about the size of the Milky Way. But here's the thing. It's almost invisible. It's so faint and spread out that we only just discovered it a few years ago, lurking right nearby. Why is it so hard to see? Well, Antlia 2 is about 90% dark matter. That's the mysterious stuff in space that doesn't give off light, so we can't actually see it directly. This galaxy is mostly empty space and a few faint stars, like a cosmic ghost hiding in the shadows. And the spookiest part? This ghost galaxy might have been slowly circling our Milky Way for billions of years, slipping under our radar because it's so faint. It's almost like it's been watching us, blending in with the darkness. So, next time you look up at the stars, remember, we're not alone out there. Even in our own cosmic neighborhood, there are ghostly galaxies lurking just out of sight. Alright, here's one of the weirdest things about black holes. They can actually turn you into spaghetti. And yes, that's a real thing. It's called spaghettification. When something, like a star or a human, gets too close to a black hole, the insane gravity stretches it into a long, thin shape, kind of like spaghetti. Here's how it works. Black holes have this wild gravitational pull, and as you get closer, it's so much stronger on one end of your body than the other that it literally starts pulling you apart. Your feet might be feeling way more gravity than your head, so you start stretching and stretching until you're basically a cosmic noodle. Scientists say that, theoretically, if you fell into a black hole, you'd get stretched thinner and thinner until you were just a stream of atoms. Not exactly the most comfortable way to go out, but definitely one of the strangest. If you're ever close to a black hole, maybe keep your distance, unless you're okay with becoming interstellar spaghetti. There's seriously no end to the mind-blowing mysteries out there in space. Diamond planets, ghost galaxies, stars zooming at insane speeds, black holes making spaghetti. It's like the universe is one big sci-fi movie. If you're as obsessed with space and all its weirdness as I am, make sure to hit that follow button. I've got tons more cosmic facts, strange theories, and maybe a few spooky surprises coming your way. See you in the next galaxy.